There
Are
you
we up
go.
and running? Did we push the go
We're
button?
ready. Yep,
Steve,
we hear the
is it
music.
rocking and rolling, my friend?
Rocking and rolling, baby.
That's fantastic. It's going to be an epic, epic day. You know what? And Steve, when's it going to start?
Right now.
There you go. Welcome to Loan Officer Breakfast Club, my friends. We are brought to you by the Mortgage Marketing Animals every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time for your free mortgage coaching. Because that's just who we are, and that's just what we do, my friends. Because you know what? Somebody's got to do it. You know? Somebody's got to do this. It might as well be us, right?
That's it. That's
Right?
it. Yeah.
All right. Cool, man. Well, glad everybody's here. We're going to get rocking pretty quick here this morning, guys, as people are rolling in because we've got a double header.
Yeah, we got a full day,
my.
man. This is a lot of good stuff happening.
Right, Chris? A double header.
This is fantastic. Has this ever been done, Frank?
I don't know. I don't think it has. I think we're, treading into unknown territory here.
Wow.
You are here for a premiere episode, folks.
premiere
First
episode.
time, yeah.
Wow.
There you go. So those of you that are here, you are so lucky. You are
right.
super, super lucky. Hey, but before we do get started, we will do some announcements real quick. We'll do some announcements in between the first game and the second game. But let's go ahead and get get some announcements done real quick. Jen, go. Blitz.
All-Star Blitz?
Yep.
Yeah. Today, for members it's from 9:30 until 3:30. You can register on the website under Call Stars. Get the East Coast link. And we'll be there and we'll be dialing all day.
Hey, and just for anybody who doesn't know, Call Stars is where we all jump on a Zoom link just like this, and we've all got a list of the either agents, past clients, sphere of influence, but the whole purpose is to make proactive outbound calls with a really cool way to ask for the business and to have 50 conversations. So hope you guys join us. Man, we're going to do it. We're going to get through these calls and we're going to have great conversations. It's today for members. Just go to the East Coast Call Stars, sign up for it, and then we'll see you there at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. So
If you're not a member, there's still time to join.
yes,
If you want to get on it.
Freedom planning call?
Nope. There won't be time for that, but I will put the link in the chat.
Just
Okay, so
hold your credit card
great.
up to the screen. And
Yeah, that's right. That's how we do it here. It's not a problem. Okay. Before we get to Chris, your announcement, we have to have Giancarlo very quickly. Giancarlo, tell us what happened, real quick.
Guys, it was truly inspirational. Honestly, just got on the phones and started hammering them out, and it was phenomenal. I did my job.
You did your
55 phone
job.
calls. I did my job. 55 phone calls, and I had some amazing conversations with people. So super excited about that.
But let's get to the meat and potatoes though. 55 calls, and what were the results?
So I had 3 appointments. Okay, so people are actually coming to the office today. And I have 2 appointments with real estate agents, and I got 2 extra applications. So
hey, so Giancarlo, how many conversations did you have?
I actually
55
don't
calls,
have that number for you, but I know the total number of phone calls that I made. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that if it was 30 at least.
Yeah.
that
So
sounds
man,
amazing.
and then you had 3 appointments and 2 applications, so that's 5, right?
That's a good day.
That's a
I mean,
very
it's a
Phenomenal
good day. It's a good
everybody
3
else was
hours.
off. I was working. I
It
did
was
my
3
job.
hours.
Hey, and you know what
Wonderful.
the amazing thing is? That is about 17% of your
Which is right on the money.
turned into either
Absolutely.
a booked appointment or a relational referral, and we know the number is right around 18%. I mean, it's not magic, it's math. That's why we're going
It's
to make
math.
calls today.
Yeah, and so
Absolutely.
that's why the Blitz is going to be so awesome. Giancarlo,
it,
thanks
man.
for
Great
letting us
job,
know.
brother.
Okay, Kristen, flux capacitor. Flux capacitor. We got to
Doing
get
it.
flux.
It's coming. There we go.
Flux capacitor Wednesday. We have to get that. There it is. Flux capacitor is in. Guess what the percentage is, my friends? Well, don't have to guess. I'm going to tell you 12%.
Oh, man.
Only 12% is left in the year, which means you still got a chance.
You mean there's still a
You're
chance?
saying
Yes.
there's a chance.
There's
You're
still a
saying
chance.
there-
You're saying there's a chance.
There is
Right.
a chance.
12% left in the year, my friends.
Let's
12%
do it.
left in the year. Boy, it's been a great year. We're
Yeah.
at the finish line here. There's still 12% left, which means you can still be a Giancarlo.
That's it.
That's right.
Hey,
right.
it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's
And we're
right,
very
baby.
strong.
That's right. And of course, for Kristen Simpson, 43 days left till Christmas. 43 whopping days until Christmas. So, of course, as we always do at this point, let us know in the chat, how far along are you on your Christmas shopping with 43 days left? Who has it done? Who's 100% done?
I'm not even close. I got 1 out of 3 kids totally done. The other one just sent me his list last night, and I'm still waiting on the one. He hasn't sent me a darn thing. So
Kelly Dutton, 0. She's my girl. Yeah.
Kristen,
okay. Wow. Tina, 75.
Wait,
Rudy, 0.
Did you say you
There's
put your
a lot
trees
of
up?
We put our trees up last night. We started it, the whole
I
process.
love that,
so
Steve
you'd
Kyle.
be proud of us.
Before Turkey Day? Unbelievable.
Yes. Well, my kids wanted to. They're like, Dad, can we put the trees up today? So,
and it's not one tree, it's trees, it's multiple trees.
Oh, it's like 10 trees.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the turkey tastes the same with the tree up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my. Oh my.
Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. Well, look, we've got all those shenanigans out of the way very quickly. We did it in about 5 or 6 minutes. So now we want to bring up a very special guest. I'm going to bring him up. His name is Casey O'Toole from LinkyBot. So we've got a doubleheader today. Casey O'Toole is going to give us some information about LinkedIn, how we can work within the LinkedIn environment, and how his LinkyBot product helps with that, which is phenomenal, amazing. Had a meeting with Casey yesterday, setting mine up again for the 5th time in a different way. But yeah, we're getting it all rolled out there. And then we're going to segue over to Steve and I did a podcast yesterday that I think is really, really important and very eye-opening. So we're going to segue over to that with respect to marketing content that you deliver to your referral partners. It's going to be a jam-packed show. So let's get started. Casey O'Toole, my friend, take it away. Help us in the LinkedIn world.
Awesome. Well, cool. I am happy to. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me on, Frank, Chris, everyone here. I've been here once before and I didn't have a presentation, but this time I wanted to bring something that you can kind of take away with you if you wanted to. It should be in the chat, but I will.
We'll drop it in there. Yeah, but you can you go ahead and pull it up. We'll take care of the dirty work, the heavy lifting.
Sweet. So I put this together in about 15 minutes, but I did customize it for the Loan Officers Breakfast Club and Mortgage Marketing Animals. So it'll be speaking your language, and it'll be about how LinkedIn can help you make your calls, have those conversations that you need to have on LinkedIn that'll save you time so you can actually be on the phone, right? So you already know about the power of daily consistency. I mean, every morning, Breakfast Club, you show up, take action, build relationships. You make live calls to realtors with peer support. You have structured routines that drive consistent results. We saw that earlier with person made 55 phone calls. Congratulations. Community support, accountability that keeps you moving forward, and proven growth with 20% increase in referral relationships. Congratulations, that's incredible. But here's the challenge, right? You can only make so many calls. Limited hours every day. You can't scale yourself beyond 8 to 10 quality conversations daily, potentially. But LinkedIn still sits there untapped while you're on the phone. Realtors are active on LinkedIn, but you're stretched thin. So what if you can multiply your daily outreach without multiplying your time? What if?
What if?
So LinkyBot comes in and it is your 24/7 LinkedIn sales development representative, sales rep. It's basically an avatar of yourself that is engaging with over 2,200 realtors or whoever you want to be reaching out to per month, which then leads to over 200 meaningful conversations every single month, and oftentimes can book up to 17 meetings every single month. All of this is done automatically through LinkedIn, a customized avatar that's trained on your personality, your style, your tone. It does everything from the initial outreach. It finds your targeted audience, whoever you're wanting to reach out to. It engages them, gets them to reply. And then the AI assistant comes in and qualifies them with additional questions and eventually books them on your calendar. So while you're doing your daily success plan, LinkyBot is building your pipeline on LinkedIn. And we all know it's about pipeline, right? So the daily success plan for LinkedIn is you target your realtors. So we help you identify and connect with realtors in your target area who match your ideal partner profile. how much experience they have. We can exclude particular brokerages. We can do whatever you want. We can really hone in on your ICP.
If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time.
We then have natural conversations, AI-powered messaging that sounds like you. We have a lot of our clients go through a custom GPT that generates a snippet of your personality, style, and tone, which we can then input into AI assistant so it sounds more like you, which then builds genuine relationships at scale. So some of you may have like virtual assistants that help you manage your inbox or help you manage your emails, whatever it might be. They don't know you as well as AI can know you, right? So they may not be able to answer certain questions that the prospect gives you, but the AI can. And then it can automatically schedule coffee meetings, partner calls directly onto your calendar. We can track everything. We can integrate everything into your CRM. This is where Chris Johnson comes into play. We can fully integrate into your CRM so that you'll never miss a warm lead or follow-up opportunity. I mean, Frank gave an example last time we were on this call where we would be pushing every single lead that came in into the CRM, and there is a pipeline created that he would just go down the list, make phone calls to those investors, and book appointments. So we can push all the data that we do generate from LinkedIn automatically into your CRM for you to follow up and do what you do best.
Right. Okay, you can go in and just tap into one of the existing AI CRM automations from there. Just drop them right in.
And oftentimes we can even get phone numbers too. About a third of the time, we can if they connect with you on LinkedIn, we can push their email address, their company title, and even phone number into the CRM as well. So everything can be pushed over there and gets tracked. So it's built on the same values as LOBC, right? Consistency. LinkyBot works every single day, just like your morning routine. Accountability. Daily reports show exactly what's happening in your pipeline. Relationship first is like no spammy pitches. It's just real conversations that build the trust. Um, that being said, it's like you all, and many people know what a spammy LinkedIn message looks like, right? That is not what I recommend or what we do at all. We do not include any links in the first messages. We do not try and sell ourselves in the first message. The first message or two is more about identifying a pain point, building your authority, and then asking an engaging question to get them to respond. All you want to do is optimize for response because once they respond, the AI will then qualify and convert them to an appointment. So that's like first and foremost, no spammy pitches. Community proven, used by loan officers nationwide who understand the power of showing up. And it's action oriented. Appointments booked in 7 days, not months of maybe. It's not just software, it's your accountability partner for LinkedIn. And it's a fully managed service. So we would do all this work for you. Well, we and AI. So, so real results from loan officers like you, 100 million in client generated sales, 95% client satisfaction rate, 7 days to your first qualified appointment. So while you're mastering your call stars, LinkedIn is mastering LinkedIn for you. This is actually pretty good. This is literally generated from AI and a couple of points. I'm like,
It's
I'm like,
nice.
I'm like first understand what the key values of LOBC is. And then we have special LOBC member pricing. Typically it's $1,000 a month for this fully managed service, which is end to end. We build out your campaigns. We have a dedicated account manager. We'll find your ICP. We'll set up the automations and the workflows. We'll integrate into your CRM. We do everything typically for $1,000, but through LOBC you get 20% discount. So $797 a month using that code. Less than
Wonderful.
hiring a part-time SDR, results of a full-time team.
Mm.
And I wanted to leave some time to like for Frank and I to riff a little bit too. So if you wanted to book a call with me to kind of discuss strategy, you can book a call there on the link that was given to you.
Casey's
or
calendar.
go to
Okay.
caseyscalendar.com.
Oh, and we got the link in there. So you guys are putting slides in the chat. There's a link there to click that you can download the slides. So there's a link in the chat for the slides. Sorry, guys. That's the way to get it done. Actually, Casey, I'm going to send you everybody contact info who said slides. And then these are the people that want your presentation. So then on your end, you could disperse to them if that's okay.
That works.
Yeah. So we'll do that. All right. So go ahead and put slides. Well, see, we taught them one thing, and that's all we know anymore, right? So slides. Yeah. Let's riff a little bit, Casey. I just want you guys to know that I am a huge, huge fan of this. This is, on the upper end, of course, of products that you would want to become a member of, right? But I tell you, it's a good one. And do you guys hear me okay still?
Yep.
Okay. So, because my screen is all frozen, and we put the PDF in there for you guys to download the presentation as well. But I tell you what, the nice thing about this product is that, because someone was asking, well, who are you setting appointments with? The thing about LinkyBot is you could go after Realtor. If you're a branch manager, you want to go after recruiting loan officers, you've got that campaign. You could even go, well, I just want to work with doctors and just find doctors and try and get loans from them. You could say, I want to do veterans or, first responders. There's so many different angles and campaigns that you can take with this product. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the nice thing is it all integrates right into the AI CRM so that you can have your automation set up in there as well. So as these contacts are flowing in to the CRM, they're being connected with, of course, by now the AI CRM, the AI in the CRM as well for follow-up, et cetera. It's really, really slick. It's a neat thing to put together, and I can't emphasize enough how great Casey and his team are about taking care of it from start to finish. Like start to finish, they got it covered. So
hey Frank, Robin Johnson just asked a great question. She sent it to me directly, and it said, can you target the Chippendales dancers for refis? I'm not sure if that's a possibility or not.
You have to ask Casey that one. He knows it pretty well.
Only former, and you don't want that. Only former.
Right.
Not a girl, Robin, for working on a niche. Real well done there, my friend. So,
all right, great stuff. Well, Casey, man, thank you so much. Super appreciate you. And before we move on to part 2 of the doubleheader today, Chris Johnstone, tell us what's going on tomorrow. Give us the deets.
Okay, so we're doing a webinar on AI case studies. So rather than a training on how to do something, it is showing you the real world applications of AI and how we're actually generating loans. So we've got client case study number 1 is database. So how we're actually getting refinance applications using artificial intelligence. Number 2 is qualified agent appointments and how we're getting free leads from those agents. And then the third is how we're getting ChatGPT to send us mortgage applications. And we're going to go through 3 actual case studies and show you how it works, because we find it's a whole lot easier to implement from that point. And then we're going to give away the actual prompts and the scripts that we're using during that. So chriswebinar.com tomorrow, 2:00. Thank you, Frank. And Casey,
you got it.
Was awesome.
Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time, chriswebinar.com. The link is in the chat. So be sure to make that. I love it because you're using actual case studies and, this works. This worked. This is how you do it, right? I mean, you can't get better than that. So killer stuff. Awesome. All right, chriswebinar.com. All right, let's get into the next part here of the doubleheader. Carl, I don't know if you were on, but we're doing a doubleheader today.
Man.
Just say
doubleheader.
That's what real men and real women do.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah, right. If there was any more of us, it'd be out of control, and it kind of is.
Yeah.
Okay, Brad, let me get to you at the end, if that's okay. We're short on time, if that's all right.
I just, while we were talking about this LinkyBot, I wanted to know if you're using it, how many meetings have you scheduled through it?
So for me, the way I was using it, and I'm going to continue to use it, is to get the leads in and make outbound calls, and I've gotten deals out of it. So I've just gotten deals. Sometimes I get I've had them schedule appointments on the calendar for sure, right? Absolutely. I can't tell you how many it was because I took a bit of a break from LinkyBot. Here's why I took a break. I do too many things. right? And so my LinkedIn was becoming a hot mess. Okay. It was like, hey, I want to go after realtors, Casey. No, hey, Casey, I want to go after these people. No, hey, Casey, I think doctors are my niche. Hey, Casey, let's go after first responders. I can do that. Hey, Casey, let's go after these guys. How many campaigns have I done, Casey? Like,
dozen.
And now I've got this LinkedIn account that's got all these people of all these things. And I was like, I'm messing it all up. Don't do that. I would tell you guys, don't do that if you get it, right? Be thoughtful about what you're going to do. Focus on something and do that one thing that's going to make you the most money, right, Carl? We want to do the things that are going to make us the most money. That was my mistake. I've kind of scattered across the board, but I got a lot out of it, Brad. I closed deals from it. Absolutely 100%.
Thanks for the comment, Frank.
Yep. But now I'm going through, we're doing it again. We're going to be chasing the cannabis loans, and we're going to really focus on that. Okay.
After making our calls.
Yeah. After making our calls. Okay.
He's not joking. no, Frank.
So anyways, Steve and I did a podcast yesterday. We got 10 minutes, and I think it's enough time, Steve. Yeah, we were chatting in the green room and on yesterday's show, and you were talking about how when it comes to creating the content that your team puts together to do what I call the air attack. I look at things into like air attack, ground attack, right? So air attack is your targeted marketing through Facebook, right? Your custom audiences, right? Your email blasts,
right?
Okay,
right.
These types of things, Linky Bot, right?
Yep.
These types of things are what I would consider the air attack. So, like in a war, they go in with the aircraft first, they soften everything up, right? They bomb everything and they soften it up. Then they go in on the ground. Mm-hmm. The phone call is a ground attack, right? That's the ground attack. So if we've softened them up and then we come in on the phone, it's easier to win, right? It's easier to win.
It makes it a warm. The whole point is never make a cold call. Like
right.
That we got a prospect, but how do we make sure that it's not a true cold call where they're like, "Who is this?" Instead, they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's great to talk to you."
Yep.
Yeah. And so here's what Steve said that really triggered me, and why we did the podcast, and why I wanted to talk about this morning is he says, man, when I'm doing my content for the air attack, right? For that stuff, because I'm doing my content, I'm focusing on the three main things, man. I'm focusing on close on time, communicate.
Hey, hold on. Before you say that part, Carl's the one who really opened this up years ago, Carl. And Carl did a survey, had all of these agents, and Carl, if I'm not mistaken, 10,000 plus agents responded.
That's right.
So literally, Carl did all the groundwork for all of us, and he did a survey, and it was, what's your greatest pain point or frustration with the lenders you work with? And listen, I'd love for everybody to think like you're thinking there's 100 things, but there were 3 things that decidedly came to the top. And when I mean to the top, like nothing was even close.
Fourth place wasn't even close to third place.
Yeah, not even close. And so you can talk to your partners about this, that it was, and Carl, chime in as much as you want on it, but it was literally when I work with a lender, they don't close on time. How many times have we heard that even this month? I heard it yesterday. An agent was a brand new agent I was talking to, said, we're supposed to close tomorrow. Guess what? They're having to back it up to next week. That is a massive frustration. Number 2, when a loan's in process, guess what? I'm living on a hope and a prayer. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just praying it gets all the way through. So there's no communication. And number 3, when I give them a lead, there's no follow-up. Yep. Like, I don't even know if they followed up with the lead, if they called them. Are they still following up? Did they let it go idle? I literally have no idea. So the big 3 is this. You don't close on time. They don't communicate, and they don't follow up. And Frank, what we started talking about yesterday was this. I think as loan officers, it's like, hey, I got to go get another silver bullet, and I got to do this, and I got to have another talking point, and I got to have a great widget. And listen, we do. I use the AI CRM. I'm crushing it with the CRM. I use MoveTube, and I'm crushing it with MoveTube. But our encouragement to loan officers is this. There's only 3 problems to be solved with an agent that are their 3 biggest pain points. And so the key is not to feel like I've got to have a filler or another widget or another thing. It's helping them understand, and here's some of the words, that my process because what we do in the mortgage marketing animals, the way we make our outbound calls, the way we do our Just Ask Tuesday update, the way we do our pre-approved and looking, the way we do our Monday calls to our agent partners to see how their weekend went and if they've got somebody we can help them with. Everybody, that's a process. And what does process do? It eliminates chaos. And so one of the things we were talking about, Frank, is this. I'd write this down. Carl taught me this years ago, and man, this has served us well. And Carl, feel free to jump in. But one of the things, how many of you talk to a new agent, like Monica, if you talk to a new agent and they'll say, hey, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. Anybody ever had that? Sue? All of us. Yeah. And it's like, well, what do I say? Or they'll say, hey, what makes you different? And look, that's a fair question. And so here's the number one response. And let me just encourage, I'll tell you what I say. I say, hey, Frank, what I'm known for is, and that's the line Carl taught me that is just gold. What I'm known for is my ability to help. And I used to say realtors make even more money. But what I learned was now I say I help my partners make even more money. And what it does is it creates a curiosity. Either they don't care and they're like, okay, well, great. Or they'll say, well, tell me about that. And now they've given me permission to go in and say, my entire business is built on a process that eliminates chaos. And here's what we do, Frank, as a realtor, you understand this. And I'm acting like you're the realtor. We were able to survey with over 10, and everybody could use this phrase because we're all part of the marketing animals. Thank you, Carl, for all the work. He did all the work for us. But you can literally say,
I thought I swiped it from Frank.
Well, whoever did it, we're so grateful. But
He told me he got it from you, so
we stole it from all of you.
We all got it from Kristen. So anyway.
Yeah, and it just goes back to we were able to survey with over 10,000 agents who came back and said the three greatest frustrations are loan officers don't close on time. They don't communicate. And when I give them a lead, they don't follow up. And we've built a process that literally eliminates the three biggest pain points that you currently have. Because here's what you're looking at. The whole thing is the process eliminates chaos and creates consistency. But what's their dream outcome, everybody? What's an agent's dream outcome? Anybody? There's only a couple of things. Come on, drop it in. Maybe Kristen, you could read in the chat. But what's a dream? Because I want to be able to articulate their problem, and then I want to articulate their dream outcome, and then I want to articulate the likelihood of achievement, like how working with me is going to achieve that. So check this out. What do they want? They want to close more deals. What do they want? They want happy clients that refer them even more clients. What do they want? They want to stop living in chaos. I talked to 3 agents yesterday, Frank, and they were like, this is ridiculous. How chaotic. Here's what they said. How chaotic it gets every time 10 days before closing.
Yeah.
You know what I said? Hey, Frank, do you know there's a better way? What do you mean? Well, if you have a process, which we do, and I'd love to show you that, you can eliminate all the chaos in the first 72 hours of a loan application. And then you know what you do? You walk them through how we eliminate chaos. And every one of you have it. But what we're doing is we're not using the words that trigger their pain. Missed closings, no communication, and no follow-up. And then what's their dream outcome? Hey, you want to make more money. You want clients that are so excited about and use your language, but they're so excited about what we did together. They refer us both. And you want to stop managing chaos so you can actually focus on prospecting. Now, here's the interesting thing. What's the likelihood of achievement? Well, it's extremely high because I got a process. Let me show you. And like Frank, what we'll do is I literally, when I call my agents on Thursday for pre-approved and looking, and I tell them, hey, and I'm thinking of somebody I got 2 contracts with, Teresa. Hey, we've got a couple more people that are pre-approved and looking. Every Thursday I'm calling the clients and I'm calling you to make sure we've got everything in place in case you're ready to go find a house over the weekend. I tell them, hey, Teresa, it's Tuesday. This is the day we do our updates on loans and process. And it's like, for some reason, we're not communicating that. But the more you tell them, hey, my process is I'm calling you on Monday. And on Monday, we're going to see how the weekend went. I'm going to see if you ran into anybody that we need to get pre-approved so you can go show them houses and get in. Tuesday, every person we've got in process, we're going to communicate. Thursday, And what happens is the more you're articulating it, look, their anxiety goes down. What does process do? It relieves anxiety. And listen to this. Here's what's so cool. One of the things you have to overcome is time delay. Well, how fast can you solve this problem? I love this phrase. You'll see the difference on the first lead you send. That's the phrase.
That's so good.
You'll see the difference on the first lead, because see what they're looking for is they're looking at all these things. Okay, what's my desired outcome? What's the likelihood that working with you it's going to work? Well, listen, show them our daily success. I mean, show them everything. Show them this is why I called. This is why I asked for the business, because the right people are going to be attracted. But then you're going to just even help them understand, listen, there's no, like, you want to see the results of this happen today. The difference begins on the first lead you send. And how do we do it? We touch the lead, touch the partner. We shoot them a text. We give them a call. We do the follow-up. You know what I mean? It's like you just run the play that we have. And listen to this. What's their effort and sacrifice? Very little. Yep. All they have to do is text me a name and phone number.
Hi, thanks for enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube. I just wanted to drop in and remind you that if you're a newer loan officer and you're trying to get to that 2 or 3 deals a month, or if you're seasoned and you're trying to get from 50 to 60 or 60 to 80, Mortgage Marketing Animals has you covered. We've got the full gambit from start to finish, top to bottom. Everything you need is at mortgagemarketinganimals.com. There's a reason that mortgagemarketinganimals.com is the #1 mortgage coaching platform in the country. So check it out, mortgagemarketinganimals.com.
You know, the biggest effort and sacrifice is get out of the habit of using the old average loan officer that they're using only out of habit. I kid you not, you would not believe how many agents I talked to that said, when I started working with that loan officer, they were exceptional. Right now, they're okay, but they get the job done. Anybody ever heard that? So here's what you say, Dave. What would it be like if you did more than get the job done? And together we could do even more and less chaos. And so and then your credibility improve every transaction. Here's what I would encourage you. Like, I got one right now. It was a 3.5 week contract. We literally got it clear to close on Monday. It's supposed to close next Wednesday on a 3.5 week contract. We're closing this Friday. Guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to get a raving review from the client. I'm going to get a raving review from both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. And guess what? When I meet with my next potential qualified agents, that becomes your proof and credibility. So all you've got to do is just say, hey, how's this working? Would you mind if I write up a few things in your language? You could even write it for them and say, hey, would you approve if I use this as I'm talking to other agents to show them that our process works? So, and here's your closing line. Let's start with one buyer or lead so you can see how it feels.
So that was awesome, Steve. Thank you, man. And here's what I would kind of want to bring it back full circle. Those 3 things through Carl's survey proved that those are the 3 main pain points that they have, no matter what, right? So when you're crafting content, you could take advantage of AI, right? When you're crafting content for the air attack, right? For the Facebook ads, for the emails, that kind of a thing, you know, have AI help you with crafting content around those 3 pain points.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, not getting communicated well enough, right?
Yeah.
Loan officers are not communicating with you well enough. Don't know what happened to your leads.
Hey, I'll tell you one I did yesterday that had a massive open rate.
What was it?
It was the open rate on it. Carl was almost, I think it was like 57%. It was, are you tired of chasing? It had to do with, are you tired of chasing your loan officer to know where your leads are at, or something like that. But
Something
it goes
along
back
those
to
lines.
the point. Yeah. Are you tired of chasing the update?
Yeah.
And a massive open rate.
You know why it was a massive open rate?
Why is that?
Because they're tired of it.
They are tired of it. Yeah,
that's right.
Because it goes back to the 3 things.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
It's
like,
3 things.
if your message was, "Hey, I've got a Yugo for sale. Are you interested?" You'd get no clicks. You
That's
get
right.
no open
That's
rate,
right.
right? So it was
Yeah.
a topic
Yeah.
that was very there. Hey, and just FYI, I know we're at the top of the hour here. We're doing our call stars. We're doing a
Blitz today.
blitz.
Yep.
We're doing a blitz today, and we've got the perfect script. We got 2 scripts. One for calling your past database to get refinances from them. And then we have another script that we're going to be using on the real estate agents to get referrals, meetings and referrals. And so that starts at 9:30 this morning, and we're doing it from 9:30. When do we finish up, Jen? Is it
3:30, I think, or 3 or
Yep,
something?
we finish up at 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30, and we're going to
And
be
that's Eastern time.
Yeah, we're going to each be getting 50 hellos. There is zero chance you get 50 hellos and not write some loans about it. By the way, I
And
did
get
a
a deal.
podcast with Miss Monica Ledbetter. I see her over here. We did a fantastic podcast yesterday. I think it'll be released. I think it's like first of next week. And Monica, just real quick, how many closings, if you don't mind? You're such a humble person, but if you don't mind, how many closings you doing this month?
21.
Yeah. How about them apples?
That's like a lot.
Hey, Frank, ask her what the main activity that she does to bring in most of her loans.
Monica, I'd like to know, what's the main activity that you do to bring in most of your loans?
Calling and asking for the business.
Fascinating.
Isn't that amazing? Wow.
It's got to be harder than that. Come on, Monica, make us sound smart here.
I'm not buying it, Monica.
But it's using the super duper funnelistic method thingy.
No.
And that without that, none of it works.
No.
The widget.
All right.
Every single
Monica.
month.
Good for you. And
Great
hey,
stuff.
wait, and a kicker is she's in Omaha, Nebraska, which number one
is a massive city and state.
Massive city.
Massive.
It dwarfs Atlanta.
She has the metro competitive advantage.
And of course, this time of the year, where it's real tropical up there, people are flocking out to buy homes.
It's real tropical.
And yeah.
Wow.
The biggest fear is all the coconuts falling from the from the trees this time of year up in Omaha, Nebraska. So,
hey, can I ask you a quick question, Monica? How many conversations a week do you think you have, or how many outbound calls do you make?
My goodness.
If you had to put a number to it,
on Mondays is 90 conversations.
wow.
90 conversations every Monday. Hey, so I want everybody to hear that, because, hey, and you know what's interesting, Carl? A lot of the people that I've talked to that are doing over 15 units a month are talking to over the number has what I've seen is 80 or more a week conversations that are outbound proactive. Dude, that's huge.
Kind of the sweet spot.
And by the way, of those closing 15 more,
yeah,
literally 100% of them reply to that question exactly the same way that Monica just did.
Yeah.
It's my outbound prospect. And by the way, I'm not going to ask Monica what she makes per loan, but we always use that $3,000 per closing loan, as a kind of a rough rule of thumb across the country. That'd be $63,000 for the month.
Yep.
$63,000 for the month. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could buy a big bag of dog food at Costco with that.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Yeah.
63.
I'll just say the goal of 90 when I'm consistently asking for the business, it's not only just realtors. It's every person that I'm coming into contact with that I can, in an authentic, heartfelt way, let them know that I want to do business with them or I want to help them.
Wow.
So don't put it in your mind that it's only 90 realtors you got to call.
Yeah.
You've got past clients, you've got share of influence, right? Yeah.
1,000%. People in my kids' school that I see in the office, if they say, "Oh my gosh, you're always so busy and you look so nice. I just love your shoes and you just always look so put together." You know what? I write mortgage loans, and if I can ever help anybody out that needs
wonderful.
Hey, and when you make 63 grand in a month, you can buy really nice shoes.
Nebraska cowboy boots.
Good for you. Good for you, Mike. Hey, so anyway, that's today on Call Stars. So just click on, for members, click on the morning, the East Coast Call Stars. That's where we're going to be all day. And if you feeling left out and you're not making 63 grand in a month, reach out to Jen or Kristen, and they'll hook you up with it.
Yeah, I just put the link if you want to click to join MMA right now.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Let's go.
All right, so we'll see you guys on the Call Stars. Good stuff this morning, Casey.
Yeah, thank you, Casey O'Toole, man.
Casey.
Awesome, man. Epic product. Tomorrow, we don't have Owen. He's out. Who knows what he's doing, Carl? He's out hobnobbing with some people. Whatever.
Something to do with tea and a pinky out, I'm sure.
Exactly. So that's what he's doing. But what we want to do tomorrow is, if you do the Blitz today, come with your wins tomorrow. We want to hear wins from the Blitz, right?
Yeah.
But also what we're going to do, Kristen, we were going to do the holiday thing, right? We're going to do a Kristen's Corner where we're going to be talking about things that we can do with the holidays coming right around the corner here in our marketing efforts. So
yeah, I'm sorry. Just like I thought we could popcorn some different ideas.
That's right. Yeah,
sorry,
popcorn. See, we're hashing it out right here, guys.
We need to have
we're
a Christmas
figuring out
party
tomorrow right now, huh?
We need to have a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a Christmas party.
No, we're going to have a Christmas party.
Yeah. Hey, we ought to do like a afternoon happy hour where everybody brings a drink.
Yeah, I like that.
Cocoa or whatever, and we do it
ugly sweater thing.
Ugly sweater, and we just do it right here, like at 4:30.
Yeah, you guys want to do ugly sweater?
For you, bring your favorite brownies.
We did the ugly sweater last year. I think
we did, didn't we? We did something like that.
You and me
well, let's do it. Let's do it Christmas Eve, like or do you want to do it the 23rd?
No, we need to maybe a week before. Something.
Yeah,
okay.
We could figure it out.
So the week before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
We'll do it for that. We'll just have a good get together.
Because Monica's not going to be available right there before Christmas. She leased a 747, taking a couple friends out on a little trip, and
right. Yeah.
So we got
to squeeze her in.
Yeah. We need to do it.
We'll do a cool giveaway. Like Carl will give away, I don't know, a car or something like that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll do something like that. Yeah. For best sweater, we'll do a vote.
Boy, I don't have an ugly Christmas sweater. I only have pretty ones.
I find that hard to believe, Kristen Simpson.
I only have pretty ones. Okay.
Let's get to work. Let's go, guys. Call Star Blitz today.
In 20 minutes.
Have a fabulous day. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow here at Lone's Breakfast Club. Casey O'Toole. We're going to get you that list, Casey, so you can just blast everybody the presentation and connect with everybody. It's a bunch of them. So there you go. All right. You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Adios.
Great day, everybody. Good luck on the Blitz.